G'day, Paul Bonza here with Liam McBean from the Glenelg Footy Club. Liam, great to have you with us, and I just want to ask you about Saturday's game. We're focusing on mental health, and how important is that to join forces with the Eagles to do that?
Well, it's a great initiative, I think, particularly for the demographic that you'll find out in the ground on the weekend. Clearly, the rates of men in particular that will experience some form of mental health condition in that sort of age bracket it's quite high and probably too high. So for us, it's something that we're also really passionate about. So to be able to do that together in conjunction with the Eagles is something that we're very proud of.
Is it something that the team as a group, as a club, do you focus on it? Do you have nights about mental health?
Definitely. I mean, we do it in different forms. Clearly, there's a space for us to grow from a culture perspective to incorporate that into our program. And then there's clearly probably a realm in which we're not qualified to probably tackle some of those challenges also, where we advise our players to seek some care outside of the footy program. But certainly one of the biggest focuses for us is creating a community environment and a club that is very open-minded to what those challenges look like and being able to openly discuss them.
Social media plays a big part in everyone's life these days, but it can be very negative at times. How do you, as a playing group, sort of try and bat away the negative stuff, I guess?
It's a great question. I think the short answer is you can't necessarily bat away everything. I think there's going to be negatives and positives associated with both. And the irony of this is that we're filming it on a phone, which is going to be broadcast to an audience. But I think there's always a fine balance. I think for a lot of our playing group, everyone's got a Facebook account, an Instagram account. Depending on what age you are, you might be having a TikTok or a Snapchat or whatever that looks like. But I think everything in moderation is usually sort of a good way to look at things. We try to, obviously during our time at the footy club, we're out there exercising and we're active and we're not quite using it. So there's a time and place for these types of things. But I think that's always going to be a work in progress.
Look, a great initiative for both, I think, Glenelg and the Eagles to get on the front foot and have this on Saturday. What's the message to your fans in regards to mental health?
Well, I think first and foremost, whether it's male or female or prefer not to say, I think the reality is that it's important to be able to talk to your friends and your family about things you're going through. I know myself personally have been through some adversities and challenges in my own life. That no one's story is identical. I think everyone's got something that they've probably battled behind closed doors, that they've felt a sense of potentially shame about sharing it and opening up. But I must admit, probably some of the closest relationships that I've been able to generate in my own personal life have come off the back of really challenging conversations and being really open and vulnerable about things that I might be going through, as trivial as sometimes they may seem. But I think that's really, really important. And like I mentioned before, if I strip it all the way back to our footy program, young males, there's a pride aspect of not wanting to come across as if you're weak as such. But that's a stereotype that I think really needs to die out, and we need to be really open about challenges that we're facing in our own lives and be able to address them accordingly.
Yeah, really well said. I think it's slowly getting there, but we've still got a long way to go. I want to ask you about the footy on Saturday. It's a massive game. One plays two. The Eagles are going along beautifully. You've just had the one loss that we won't mention. But how much are you looking forward to Saturday's game?
Oh, it's the best. I think you always look forward to the biggest challenges playing at this level. And the Eagles and Glenelg, we've had some amazing battles over the years. We've formed a really good rivalry, and that's culminated in grand final performances. It's culminated in some really great games both here and at the Bay. I'm really looking forward to it. We had a loss on the weekend, which I think we'll take a lot from. South were fantastic. The Eagles, obviously, on the other hand, haven't lost a game. So there's all the psyche that goes into that type of matchup. But we're just really looking forward to the contest. The deck looks fantastic, so we're looking forward to hopefully getting a really good crowd and hopefully putting on a really good performance.
How many are you kicking on the weekend?
Well, look, it depends on how many entries we get in there. At the moment, it looks, from an efficiency standpoint, we get the ball in there, we generally score. The trick will be for us to get some forward ascendancy. Clearly, the Eagles have got some great weapons too, so we don't want to be attacking from the back half, so
no worries.
Looking forward to it.
Liam, appreciate your time. Good luck.
Thank you very much.